Hi, Pewter. Still gay as ever? Hello, everyone. Welcome on in. It's about time we started the next Somnium Files game, nirvanA Initiative. From what we heard during the ending of the previous game, this will be picking up from that last ending. So that'll be interesting, and I'm glad that it's still relatively fresh in our heads. At least it is for me. I don't know about you guys. Yes, hello everyone. Welcome on in. This game is your fave? Nice. I'm glad we get to play it then. I'm looking forward to starting it. Special thanks to Peachy for helping me obtain the game right as it went on sale, earlier this week. Yeah. Do I have any other thoughts in my head? I feel like there's something. But, yeah, really hits my mic and startles myself. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting into this. I don't really have anything else to offer at this point. So I guess without further ado, let's start from the beginning. Nihongo tempting, but that would be a struggle, so let's go with English. Start game with this text language? This cannot be changed later. Yes. Maybe when I know more Japanese. Oh cool, we can set the difficulty here. Nihongo Jozu. It's yeah, we'll keep everything on standard. It is nice that there's the option to change it to be story focused or just have it on easy if needed. I don't think we'll necessarily get to that point, but if we do, the option's there, and I'm glad that that's an option. We love accessibility. You had it on story. That's fair. I might change it to story later. We'll see. We'll stick with standard for now. But, yes. Standard. This game features autosave. When the save icon is displayed on the bottom right, please do not exit the game. Okay. This story is a work of fiction. Any resemblance to actual people, organizations, product names, and locations are coincidental. Classic disclaimer. 210, A Strange Tale. Converge, Chapter 0. I get it. I have to... Oh, okay, never mind. But...
where am I?
Great question.
You okay, Ryuki?
All right, let's keep going. Next question. In Indian mythology, what is the name of the half-god, half-beast spirits that imbibe sense and are known for their musical ability?
I don't know if I'm familiar with Indian mythology at all, actually. Would you like to view the tutorial? Yes! Inspecting people and objects will progress the story. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. You can freely move the cursor and camera. First, look around and set the cursor on objects that interest you. Hi, boss. What the fuck is going on? The camera. Uh-huh. The door. Maybe like a long table. Long table. Okay. The monitor. Ryuki here isn't very inspired with his observations, is he? The monitor. Uh-huh. The signboard. Kaizen. I'll just not bother. Boss. If you make a person, options and look will be displayed.
Ah, how about this?
Oh,
I'll
shit.
repeat the question for you, okay?
I didn't read the thing that I ended up selecting. I was like looking at the tutorial stuff. If you, yeah. By choosing a topic from the options, you can talk to them. Yeah. By choosing look, you can observe that person. Okay.
In Indian mythology, what is the name of the half-god, half-beast spirits that imbibe sense and are known for their musical ability? Now remember, the other teams can press their buttons too if they know the answer. It's that button right on top of your table.
Why do you look like that?
What?
Moving the camera around and try pressing the answer button on the top of the table. Yeah. From the log on the bottom right of the screen, you can check the conversation log. Yeah. Who are you?
You feeling all right there, Mr. Ryuki?
It would appear that I'm on a quiz show as one of the contestants. The person asking the questions must be the host. But why is he all blue? Maybe he's feeling down. He seems to be the host. Okay. Boss, what the fuck is going on? Where am I?
What? You're joking, right? What are you talking about?
What am I doing
Just
here?
press the button already. You see that button on the table, right? Push it and you get to answer the question.
What was the question
In
again?
Indian mythology, what is the name of the half-god, half-beast spirits that imbibe sense and are known for their musical ability?
When you're sad, you also turn blue. Fair.
If you know the answer, spit it out.
Boss. I guess there's nothing else, but I felt like there was something else that I accidentally hovered over. No. No, okay. Hi, answer button.
That's the answer button for the quiz.
Who are you?
Why don't you press it?
Tama. You mean this button?
Yeah. You'd better hurry, or the other teams are gonna answer before you.
They don't seem to be in a rush.
There we go! Team Popo was the quickest. And your answer is?
Team Popo? Is it because Boss is part of the police? Place your cursor on the host and try answering the quiz questions. Okay. Is it Date? The options are Satyr, Gandhavara, Centaur, and Date. I feel like Date has to be correct. Like, I may not know my Indian mythology, but I know this game. If you had to guess, it would be Gandharva, but it's definitely a creature. He is a creature. Date is the creature ever. You think it's Gandharva? Okay, well, I'm gonna guess Date, because it's funny.
Huh?
What?
Okay.
The answer is Gandharva.
Okay, well, you guys are correct.
Okay, let's keep going then, shall we? Next question. Are you familiar with the new Cyclops serial killings?
Yeah? Unless there's a new set.
What?
No, not you, Mr. Ryuki.
This question is for that person on the other side.
Oh, that's nice.
Who was that?
So, boss, about that. What a strange
You think
quiz.
so? Seems like a normal quiz to me.
Normal. I thought I heard a voice just now.
Yes.
Yes.
The new Cyclops serial killings?
The questions in this quiz aren't aimed at you, Ryuki. They're for you. On the other side.
Okay, boss.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Don't worry about it, Ryuki. Why ask about that?
Hurry now, your answer, please.
The show.
This is the Face-to-Face Special, a 6-hour quiz show live stream marathon.
Oh my.
Have you forgotten?
Maybe. Can you hear the question
The
again?
question is whether or not you're familiar with the new Cyclops serial killings. Easy, right?
The host is all blue. Okay. This certainly is a situation.
Oh, and Team Popo presses the button. You must be ready to answer. Ah, but before you do,
Question mark.
I want you to take this question very seriously.
Depends on if there's any silly answers.
The new Cyclops serial killings, the incident in which many victims got their eye gouged out and murdered. Are you or are you not familiar with it?
Hi.
This will determine if we can dig into the details of that incident in the coming 6 days.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, we're asking if we can give you spoilers for the first game.
I see. Very fourth wall breaky, but I understand the point of the question now.
But don't worry. Even if you don't know anything about it, it won't affect how you progress through this game.
The Cyclops serial killings and what you're about to experience, they have nothing to do with each other. Promise.
So please, just tell me honestly. Are you familiar with the new Cyclops serial killings?
Are you familiar with the new Cyclops serial killings? Okay, there's no silly answers. Obliterated it. Yup, no fourth wall anymore. Fourth wall breaking is so real, yeah. Yep, we are.
Are you sure? Don't be lying now.
I can show you my Steam history. I put so many hours into the first game.
Let's give you a simple test just to make sure.
Oh god, not a memory test.
The one who resolved the new Cyclops serial killings was Kaname Date of Abyss. On the final day of that investigation, someone was shot in the leg by the culprit. Who was that someone? No need to give me their last name, first name only, please.
Good, because I don't remember Mizuki's last name. Oh, I have to spell it out, quite actually. Okay, well, that's nice. It was Mizuki, right? I'm pretty sure it was Mizuki that got shot in the leg. Yep, okay, cool. Whew. Starting to doubt myself. Glad I have a chat to confirm this.
Oh, not bad. You're correct.
Yippee!
But you could have just gotten lucky. How about we go for one more round?
Okay.
Who is the true culprit of the new Cyclops serial killings? Answer with just the first name again, please. Let's have it.
Memory testing with your dementia would be actually diabolical. I'm also blanking on his name. If you asked me, like, before this, I would remember. It's like, oh yeah, what's his face? So if there's 2 Cyclops killings, then perhaps Cyclops. Paul, please. Ronan? No, definitely not Ronan. I think there's a she in it. I think it ends in she. Something Sejima. So, thank you. No, so was his dad. Not so Sejima. Fuck. Thought of the wrong Sejima right there. Not so. Saito! You're right. You're right, I think. I'm putting so much trust into you, Peachy. You better be right. Saito does sound right. Saito Sejima. Yeah. They should have asked for his last name, because you remembered that better.
Wonderful! That's another right answer. Sorry for doubting you. You really do know about the new Cyclops killings.
Not so much Saito Ball. Keep him out of this. You remember because his name sounds like Saito Soma. I love Saito Soma. Both of you, leave Saito Soma out of this. And boy, sirens.
Oh, did you hear that sound?
Yes.
That means the next question will be the last.
Oh boy.
Are you ready?
I'm not sure.
A precognitive dream is a dream that lets you see the future.
Fine.
But these precognitive dreams,
Are they really? Truly? Real?
I mean, this game scared you so bad, oh my. Is that the question? Oh. I don't think that's supposed to happen.
It can't be.
What's wrong, Ryuki? Are you okay?
Oh dear. Not Boss 2.
Be careful, Mizuki. I've detected a biological response.
Hi, Aiba. And Mizuki. It's the Hatsune Mizuki. You're right. As to your question of what's going on, Dawn, I have no idea. We just got here. Yeah.
3 o'clock. Distance of 315 feet. In the middle row of seats.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, during the story with the power of Aiba, you can gain special visual information. Right now you can use the Zoom plus night vision mode function. Select Zoom NV icon to inspect the enemy in the audience seat. Okay.
Aiba, zoom in. Night vision mode.
Roger that.
Use the X-ray next.
Understood.
I figure.
Found you. Who is that?
Identity unknown. Judging from their figure, they appear to be female.
Ah, so she's jealous, huh? I bet that's it. Why else would another girl target me?
You can't think of any other reason?
Well, sure, but I'm really cute, you know?
Mizuki.
That's why other girls don't like me much.
Mizuki.
I am fairly certain that has more to do with your personality. Mizuki, load Evolver with a stun grenade round. You should be able to knock your opponent unconscious by detonating it near them.
Got it. Okay, it's ready.
I will display the aiming reticle. Take aim and pull the trigger.
On it.
What's with this little...
Where did she go now?
Detecting the target's footsteps. They seem to be heading toward the stadium exit.
Oh boy, tutorial for the menu. Access many functions such as file, flowchart, and options from this menu. This game has autosave, but you can also save the game whenever you want. Okay. If you want to exit the game, you can go back to the title screen with the top menu located on the bottom left. Got it. Anyways. Can I have my PlayStation controls? Is that an option? No, doesn't seem like it. That's fine.
Ugh, can't let them get away.
Mizuki, wait. Even you won't be able to catch up to them.
And the settings are a request sheet for the previous game as well.
More importantly,
There's something there.
yes.
Hey, that's...
You recognize him?
Yeah, I'm sure of it. I'll never forget. It's...
Oh.
the left half of his body.
Uh-huh.
His name is Jin Furue.
Hmm.
I remember it clearly. 6 years ago, at Studio Devita. The... right half of his body.
Six years ago.
Ryuki, what's wrong? Pull yourself together.
Boss.
Why does the host look like that?
Where am I?
Don't tell me you were sleeping. Who falls asleep in the middle of a live stream?
Mr. Ryuki, you're working under Boss, right? Boss, have you been giving him vacation time?
She's probably working him to the bone on his off hours, too.
I resent that. That is not true.
Hmm.
I just have him scrape the stratum corneum off my heels every once in a while. Hey, Ryuki. Are you sure you're all right?
Oh, yeah.
All right, now that Mr. Ryuki is away, let's get back to it, shall we?
Is that Minecraft Steve? Maybe.
Here we go. Next question.
Yeah, so normal looking, of
Which
course.
Taoist symbol, shaped like interlocking black and white commas,
Oh.
represents the origin of all things?
What the? A blackout?
What are you standing around for? Get the lights! Yeah, I'm on it!
Afraid to free. Yeah, that's fair. Perfectly normal reaction from Iris. Present. About Date.
Why? What is it?
Where the fuck is he?
Well, I was just wondering if he contacted you or anything.
I would have let you know right away if he did. Date was caught in that explosion 6 years ago.
And has been missing ever since.
But the dance sequence at the end of the last game.
Date's body was never recovered from the scene.
Okay, but like...
Don't worry. I am positive it would take more than that to kill Kaname Date. I am certain he's at the Hot Springs District in Atami or someplace, spending his time in leisure.
If he is, I'd go down there and drown him in that boiling water myself.
Yeah, that's fair. Where are we now? A football field? Where are you here?
You do know I'm the commander of Abyss, right?
And?
Right, but that's why I'm asking. Isn't it a bit weird for you to be at a crime scene in person?
This case is special. I saw it too, 6 years ago. The other half of the corpse.
At Studio Devita.
And the HB case is still open, even after all this time. The reputation of the whole department hangs on this case.
By HB case, she is referring to the half-body serial killings. So named because the victims' bodies were cut in two. The culprit is known as Terror.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out with us, Flower. I'll catch you next time.
Their identity is unknown. 6 years have passed since Terror first made themselves known, but we have yet to find any promising leads.
I already know that. You don't have to explain it.
She's not explaining for you, Mizuki. Aiba's trivia. During investigations, Aiba and Tama talk. Trivia and additional information will be displayed at the top of the screen. This is just a bonus feature, so you don't need to read it to progress the game. Interesting. Regarding Terror, Terror has two meanings. Terror as in tears, or tear as in tears you when you cry. The other terror means to rip something. The culprit of the HB case is more of a reference to the latter. By adding an at the end of the tear, we get terror. Okay. Noted. You thought it was a pun at terror and terror. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is, too. To an extent, anyways. Will you let me investigate this case?
Of course. Not.
What? Why not?
Because you're only 18, Mizuki.
And?
You're still a student at Sekiba High.
But I barely even go now. I graduate in a month. I hardly have any classes left.
The point is, you're still a student.
Then why did you let me join Abyss?
Because I thought you had potential as a sinker.
I assume your gargantuan strength and combat ability were a factor as well.
Yeah.
But you're basically still an intern. You've only been training for about a month. It's way too early to put you in the field.
But boss, we're literally in a field right now. I want to be on this case, no matter what.
Yeah, I thought you'd say that.
Please, boss. I have to. This case is...
Can you not give me the puppy dog eyes?
Too late.
You know I'm weak to the puppy dog eyes.
Good. Damn, sniffling too. Boss's weakness.
Fine. But promise me one thing. Swear to me that you won't do anything dangerous or illegal, no matter what.
Yeah, I swear, I swear!
And one more thing. I am your superior. You should address me with a little more respect.
10-4, boss man. I read you loud and clear.
Do you?
Boss. She's my direct superior now. Field.
It's snowing, but it hasn't piled up yet.
Yeah.
By the way, Mizuki, there is something that has been bothering me.
What's this?
This is the field before law enforcement arrived. Notice anything peculiar?
No, nothing in particular.
The turf runs a considerable distance and is wet from the snow. If someone were to step on it, they would leave a trace. However,
there aren't any footprints.
Indeed.
Then how did the body...
Unknown. Perhaps they descended from the sky, or rose up from the ground. Or they teleported here.
Teleported?
The silence is loud.
I was joking. Do not take it seriously.
And there's not a trace of any disturbance on the field, so how did the body get here? Aren't you cold?
Nah. The lining has heating wires in it, so I'm warm. Oh, thank you for the concern, though.
Did you find anything?
Oh, no. I just started investigating, really.
About the body?
Weird, though, isn't it? He got killed 6 years ago, but the body shows up now?
A cop from this jurisdiction. A holographic boundary line. Your...
What? You really don't know?
Yeah.
I'm Detective Ushidera, Special Investigations Office, MPD.
Why are you wearing lipstick? Anyways.
Haven't found anything yet. Though there is something I didn't find that's particularly interesting.
The footprints.
Bingo. There isn't a single footprint on the field that doesn't belong to someone here.
He has chosen to slay, obviously. You're right. I love that he has a very, like, solid, stereotypical detective voice.
So just how did the culprit do it?
Anyways, introduce myself.
I don't even have to ask about you.
Oh, okay.
You're Mizuki Okira, 18 years old. A high schooler attending Sakiba High. The all-girls school, right?
Very hard-boiled.
Ah, but Okira is your former name. You've been adopted by Date, if I remember correctly.
Who's doing the exposition? Yep.
You were at the studio when the other half of the corpse was found.
So I take it you were there too?
This game looks so wild. Yeah.
Yeah. Back then I was on the investigation team. Though you were 12 at the time, so I can't blame you for not remembering me. I heard you became a special agent at Abyss. That boss lady got her claws in you, huh? This little girl gets hired as an investigator. Huh. Guess they'll take anyone they can get. Times sure have changed.
Very Danganronpa vibes with the sprinkle of Yakuza so far. Well, boy, do I got some news for you. It's also published by Spike Chunsoft like Danganronpa. If you're familiar at all with Zero Escape, though, same writer.
Abyss is a particularly special organization. Mizuki was hired via what might be referred to as extra-legal measures.
Yeah, interesting indeed. It's part of why Peachy was able to snag this on sale, because it was like a Zero Escape, Somnium Files anniversary type of sale that it went on. Iva is cute, very hamster. Valid that you want one. Back to the leads. There's no trace of any disturbance on the field, so how did the body get here? Know anything?
I should be asking you. You're the one who discovered the body, right? You were also at the studio 6 years ago when the other half was found.
You trying to blame Mizuki or something?
Quite a coincidence, don't you think?
What are you trying to say?
Why did you come here?
I got a Nile message.
Of course you did.
It said, HB Stadium. That could only be referring to the case 6 years ago, right?
Also, the creator's very pro-queer rights. It's refreshing. Yeah, like, I remember from the previous game when Mizuki was with Mama, like, we got to ask her what she thought of, like, LGBT community, and she had a very nice response to that.
The half-body serial killings.
I need to know more about that case. Changed my life. Forever.
I mean, so did the, like, new Cyclops serial killings, too.
So that's why I came.
Regarding Mizuki's smartphone, if it gets reception, I can connect to any network. I can make calls and send and receive messages. Why is there a moth in my face? Receive messages on Nile. Mizuki says I don't want you to know about my private life. If I leave my eyes closed, you won't be able to see it, right, Aiba? Which is why she still carries her smartphone around. That's fair. About the Nile message.
Who sent the message?
I don't know. It was sent from an account that signed up with a fake name.
What was the fake name?
Someone must have wanted me to discover the body.
What was the fake name, Mizuki?
Someone?
Maybe the culprit.
Why would the culprit do that to you?
Mizuki is very easy to target. I don't know.
I don't know.
There is one more thing we don't know. The masked woman who shot at us earlier.
Right.
Who could this person of interest be? And why did she try to kill you?
There's a detective called Ushidera. Yes, he is. Boss, can you move your umbrella? There's, like, people behind you. I guess I can't interact with them. That's where the spectators enter. Empty seats. There's a giant monitor here. Oh, right, the corpse itself. And the specter. Ask his name.
I have a bad feeling about this, but you really want to know my name?
Why do you have a bad feeling? Come on.
Yeah.
Then I'll tell you, but please don't forget it, okay?
Okay.
Got it.
My name is Kagami.
Kagami, huh? Okay, I'll remember that.
Ask his name.
Here it comes. I knew this would happen.
Ask his name.
I'll say it one more time. My name is Kagami.
Ask his name.
I told you it's Kagami!
Ask his name. I know his name already. I don't think I need to ask it again. Damn. But it's still there. Ask his name. His name is, what was it again? Ah, the last one was new. Hang on. I think I know his name already. I probably don't need to ask. Yeah, became uncertain. Yeah, his name is, what was it again? Ask his name.
What's your name again?
Give me a break.
We are not remembering his name. Nope. Oh, worth it. Stop tormenting the poor man. No.
Do
you recognize the body?
Of course, ma'am. It's Jin Furroway. I don't think there's anyone in our generation who wouldn't recognize him. He was famous until he passed away. Well, even after he died.
And 6 years ago, I was part of that investigation too.
Were you at the studio by any chance?
You don't remember? We did talk for a bit.
Sorry, don't remember. You don't leave much of an impression. In a good way.
In a good way?
What was your name again? By the way, what's with the ma'am?
Abyss is a high-level organization in the police department. You do technically outrank me, ma'am.
Huh. Really? But you don't need to worry about the formalities with me.
What? For real? I can be casual with you?
Do you want to get your ass kicked?
Sorry. Sorry, ma'am.
How's the investigation going?
I've finished gathering DNA samples. It's being sent to forensics now. I'm sure the results will be out shortly.
The inspector is checking something. Okay. Corpse body.
Would you like to
X-ray.
check the corpse with X-ray mode?
Yes.
Yeah. It's unlikely, but maybe the right half of the body is buried in the ground.
You could simply flip the body over.
No way. I don't want to see that cut. Especially not down there.
Mizuki.
In that case, how's this?
Thanks. I see now. That body is definitely just the left half.
I will get the more shocking facts out of the way first. The estimated time of death is approximately 9 hours ago.
What?
What? 9 hours ago?
It is currently 9 o'clock, so that would mean he was killed around 12.
But...
Wait. Hold on. 6 years ago,
Hold that thought. There's more.
Of course there is.
As you can see, the body was cut in two. There are no other external wounds on the body. It appears that he was sliced in half while he was still alive.
Uh-huh.
As for what was used to cut him, I am sorry, but that cannot be determined.
What do you mean?
Judging by the cross-section, it is clear that it was not a blade. It could not be a laser or pressurized water either.
Then what was it?
As I said, I do not know. The body was cut at the molecular level.
Well then.
There is hardly any blood left in the body. It could be speculated that the corpse was left with the cut section facing the ground. However, there are no traces of any blood flow on the ground. Therefore, it is clear that he was murdered at some other location.
His body was cut at the molecular level about 9 hours ago. You can see the skeleton in the body's left half. Okay. There is something green for a split second. Where were you? Ah.
That's definitely Jin Furue.
Yeah, the same face we saw 6 years ago at Studio DeVita.
Jin was a young industrialist. He was quite famous and often made media appearances. This cannot possibly be a stranger who happens to look like him.
6 years ago, Jin Furue's body was discovered in Studio DeVita. And now, his left half was found here at the stadium. And yet his time of death is 12 o'clock today, which means that half his body was alive very recently. What the hell is going on?
Great question, boss.
My brain is doing cartwheels trying to figure this out.
Hey, Iba.
Iba?
Hold on, did Iba just appear?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Wait, let me put my earphones in.
Can you hear me, boss?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Let's not block your face. Let's see. But if he was still alive with just the left half?
What?
I mean, the heart is in the left half of the body.
I get it. You think they might have sewn the body back together.
No, there are no traces of that. And, were you two being serious? You do realize the cerebrum, brainstem, and spinal cord were completely severed in two?
Hey, we never said that he lived a normal life. Just that he was alive at all. Why is the murder time traveling? Spike Tunesoft is the best answer I can offer with that one. What if the body was frozen?
There are no signs of him ever having been frozen.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
That half-body was definitely alive until just recently.
What if the right and left half belong to different people?
I, of course, did consider it a possibility. But both faces match perfectly. The rest depends on the DNA results.
What if Jin has a twin brother?
I looked into Jin Furui's family background. Not only did he not have a twin, but there is no record of him ever having siblings.
I have no idea what's going on. But this case is definitely connected to the incident 6 years ago.
Well, yeah.
Which means the half-body case isn't over yet.
6 years ago, I was 12. I obviously wasn't in Abyss then. I wasn't part of the investigation at all. I didn't know much about the case. I did see some of the investigation documents during my training, but the information there wasn't much about it than the information on the internet, so I couldn't get the full picture.
Hey, Aiba. How much do you know about the HB serial killings?
As you know, my knowledge of the case is about the same as yours. Due to the explosion 6 years ago, I lost all of my memories from a few days before that point. And due to poor connection, I was unable to send or retrieve any backups.
What about you, boss?
Same for me. Ryuki was the one on the case at the time. I don't know anything other than what he reported.
What about the stuff he didn't report?
I'm not a psychic. How would I know something that he didn't tell me?
Aiba, where's Ryuki now?
I've determined the location from Tama's GPS. Currently, Ryuki seems to be in Golden Yokocho.
Map and movement. Once you can move to a different area, map will be displayed on the bottom of the screen. Use map to open the map and choose a destination. To Golden Yokocho. Interesting. Oh, hey, it's the guy. I'm fine. You're...
We work in the same building and you don't know my name. Can't blame you, though. You're new. Metro PD, major crimes. Name's Ushidera.
Introduce myself.
I already know all about you. No need to say it.
Okay.
Kurita Ryuki, 23 years old.
Baby.
Due to your excellent marks, you skipped a few grades at an elite private university and graduated at 21.
Damn.
Afterward, you went through training at Police Academy for 15 months and were accepted into Abyss last summer.
You got a degree and then still went to the police academy? Damn.
It's incredibly rare for anyone to get into Abyss without having stepped foot on a crime scene. Don't tell me you slept your way in with Boss.
Of course I didn't. I took the formal exam and Boss acknowledged my abilities.
You mean your endurance? You're a young guy. Yeah, boss definitely seems more into the marathons than the sprints.
Hello?
What are you talking about?
Well, Ryuki, when a man and a woman love each other very much...
You don't have to explain it. I get it.
Any leads?
Unfortunately, nothing yet. HQ still hasn't gotten any reports about the half-body being found.
Keep in mind we live in the US. In other countries, cops need some minimum qualifications. That's true, that's true. I don't know what you need to do in order to be a cop in Japan, I guess.
Hell, maybe it's never going to be found.
Question mark?
What if that body crossed over time and space to get here? It's possible, right?
Well, buddy, you might be onto something.
No?
He's a detective named Ushidera. How are you?
It's all right now, because I am here! Half might!
You could tell this game is newer.
Half for all! We are full-time heroes!
Uh-huh.
You okay, Mr. Ryuki?
Great question, officer.
I feel like you aren't exactly sound of mind right now.
Ryuki can sometimes, oftentimes, get weird like this. He isn't doing well mentally. One of my jobs is to support him. Thank you, Tama. Thank you for your hard work, Tama. About the body.
Is it true that body appeared out of nowhere? It's hard to believe, but...
Any new intel?
Please, don't rush me. I'm doing the best I can.
Okay, Mr. Cop.
Looks like he's just standing there to me.
Yeah.
It's a police officer from this jurisdiction. Inspector. Ask his name.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just that I had a bad experience. I try not to tell people my name.
Then I'll tell you instead. His name is Kagami.
Kagami, huh?
Huh? How did you know?
Ask his name.
Why does this keep happening? Is my name cursed or something?
Ask his name.
All I can do is laugh now.
He broke it, yeah. Ask his name.
I told you, it's Kagami!
Except for you didn't tell us this time. Our eyeball did that. Ask his name. I already know his name. I don't think I need to ask again. Ask his name. I'm pretty sure I know his name. I probably don't need to ask. Ask his name. His name is, what was it again? Ask his name.
I'm sorry. What was your name?
Oh, come on. I'm sure you actually remember.
Mimiga, was it?
Mimiga.
Oh, my mistake. It's Mimigawa, isn't it?
It's neither.
No need to shout, Kagami.
Oh, I knew it.
Do you know the victim?
Jin Furoe? Yes, of course I know about him. I actually follow him on Twitter.
Twitter. I like Twippo better.
He cuts through all the BS of the modern world. He's insightful, inspiring in a way.
How's the investigation of the body going?
Well...
What? You still haven't taken DNA samples?
Easier said than done. Most of the blood was drained from the body, so we have no choice but to take samples from the organs.
Oof.
Wait, hey, this is no place for a kid.
What do you mean?
I mean, you're right next to the body.
So?
So? Well, you could be traumatized for life seeing something like this.
I'm fine. I've seen worse.
Yeah. Like her own parents' dead bodies.
Anyway, you're in the way.
Fine.
Well, there you have it.
So, in other words, you don't have anything.
A holographic boundary line. A pot on top of the long desk. A long table. A big camera. A big monitor. It's the show sign. It says Faith to Face. It's a monitor for watching the contestants. It's the podium used by the host. Speaking of, where am I?
Are you still out of it, Mr. Ryuki?
Maybe.
This is Studio Devaita in Minato Roppongi. It's a rental studio mostly used for live streaming, filming, that kind of thing.
His name?
I think he introduced himself to me before the show started. His name was Andy's Kameji, I think.
That's his stage name, of course. His real name is Yoneharu Enda. He's a comedian.
I'd never heard of him before. He must not be very good.
Oh, and I suppose you can do better, asshole. What do you know about comedians?
What do you know about comedians, Tama?
Listen, comedians are all doing their best so they can bring people joy. And here you are, just...
Okay, I'm sorry.
You love how angry she gets. It is kind of funny. I've known Tama for more than half a year now, but I still have a hard time understanding what sets her off. I had no idea that was a sensitive subject. About that quiz show.
Did you really not understand what you were getting into when you agreed to this?
Yeah.
We arrived here right as the stream was about to begin.
Speaking of streaming, hi chat.
They made us sit in the contestant seat right away without telling us anything.
Well, the title of our show is right there.
Faith to Face, our special 6-hour live stream marathon, brought to you by Amabi TV.
We cut the stream, of course, but the cameras should have been running when that body appeared.
Amabi TV is a live streaming internet service for PC and smartphones. Oh, and smartphone. The quiz show Faith to Face is one of those shows. It's a mildly popular show with everyday people as contestants. Neat, I guess.
I'm sure all of Japan, or even the world tuning in on the internet, is in shock right now.
I mean, it's not as bad as what happened on the live stream in Chaos Child. Where's the staff of the show?
They're being questioned by the police in the waiting room. Mr. Ryuki, aren't you with the police too?
Well, yes.
Abyss is a high-level investigation police agency. They don't get along well with regular police officers and often have a hard time getting them to share information. That's nice. This is the man who was hosting that quiz show earlier. Andy's Komeji. Or held that of the live stream in that one round of the previous Somnium Files. You're right. But, like, at least that was it. Like, the live stream of the previous Somnium Files, I'm pretty sure wasn't on a, like, stereotypical, like, Nico Nico Video Live or Twitch or anything like that. If I'm remembering correctly, anyway. Inspector's checking something. Okay. MoMA. His name.
His name is Moma Kumakura. He's a leader of the Kumakura gang, which is under the Ujisaki family.
I know. The Kumakuras are known for being peculiar, even among Yakuza. But why is their leader at a live-streamed quiz show?
Asa, you bet. Who's the man sitting next to you?
Oh, you mean Shinpei?
No, that's his name.
Shinpei?
Shinpei Wagai. That's his name. He was one of our members until just recently.
Oh?
Was?
Yeah, he went clean. Left the life completely.
And where is he now?
Who knows? The moment he saw the corpse, he flew out of the room, white as a sheet.
Fair enough.
He's probably puking into a toilet somewhere.
Do you know the victim?
Anyway, it's real fucked up.
Uh-huh.
Even people in my world wouldn't kill someone so gruesomely.
Gestures to Rohan.
That bastard. Scaring Tessa like this. Whoever did this better make sure the cops get to him before I do.
Momo Kumakura. Hey, boss. Why are we here?
Hey, what's going on with you?
You know.
Memory problems? Brain disorder or something? You look like you're losing it a little.
Only a little?
No, it's nothing.
Boss was invited here by Ma, a host from Kabuki show. Ma told her, let's go on this online show together. It looks so fun. But immediately after she showed up, she was sent a Nile message that read, sorry, something came up.
So in other words, he flaked on her.
Boss tried to go home, but the show's staff stopped her and begged her to find a replacement.
So she called up her obedient underling, huh? How convenient.
Yeah, you remember now?
Remember? You never told me anything about this Ma guy.
Ah, so Tama told you. After I asked her not to.
I mean... who's in charge of this case?
Well, there's no one else available, so would you mind taking care of it?
Wow, okay.
What? Me?
I know this case could get dangerous. It might be too hot to assign to a rookie. But then again, you have a reliable partner with you.
I'll give you hands-on assistance for this investigation.
Why did you say it like that, Tama? About the body.
It's Jin Furue, no doubt about it. He was like an advisor who represented the young talent. I saw him a lot on the news online. But this is so strange. Why just his right half?
Boss, I report directly to her. Mizuki. Her name.
Mizuki Date, 12 years old. Her former name is Okiura, but she was adopted by my superior officer, Kaname Date. That's why I've met her a few times before.
I'll be honest, I thought Date was his first name, not his last.
Like the time you carried Date home on your back after he had one too many rounds.
Where is Mr. Date?
I don't know. Not his guardian, you know.
Fair.
He got all giddy about taking a long vacation. He's probably at a cabaret club in Meguro right now, pouring some ponzo on that rake of chick's fat thighs.
Okay. What are you doing?
What? Isn't it obvious? Iris is totally freaking out, so I'm helping her calm down. When are you letting me leave anyway? That other detective said you still had questions you needed to ask. So...
Do you know the victim?
Of course. Jin Furue, right? I've seen him online a bunch of times.
Her name is Mizuki Date. She's a 6th grader. Iris. Her name.
I know her name, without asking. Iris Sagan. I was introduced before the show started, and...
She was involved in the new Cyclops serial killings that happened last November. You read the reports.
Yeah, so I know enough about what happened. Mr. Date was also on that case.
Oh, by the way, this case and the new Cyclops serial killings are not related, though that is just a hunch. Are you okay? Ellipsis.
Does she look okay to you?
No, but what else am I supposed to say, Mizuki?
I already talked to the other detective. I want to go home already.
Do you know the victim?
Teleportation.
Uh-huh.
What?
That body teleported here from a parallel world. But only half of his body was able to make it through. That's why he was split in half. Jeez.
She's trembling. Uh-huh. Okay. Hi, corpse body.
The estimated time of death was about 40 hours ago.
Interesting.
Today is February 10th. Current time 2200, which means he died around 6 o'clock February 9th.
Yesterday morning.
There's hardly any blood left in his body. His body must have been left with his legs slightly raised and the cut side facing the ground. Blood naturally flowed out as a result, leaving the cut surprisingly clean and visible. The cut appears to have been made by something far thinner than paper.
Thinner than paper?
For example, something with 0 thickness, like a 2D surface.
There's no such...
Ellipsis. Laser is your vote, but on the Mizuki side of things, Iva said it couldn't have been a laser. You might have missed that.
What's more is that it doesn't seem like the connections between molecules were severed.
Interesting, because Mizuki's side said that that's what seemed to be the case.
The structure of the molecules themselves have been cut.
Oh, never mind. I just didn't process what she said correctly. So this is going to be a little hard to understand, so feel free to skip this if you'd like. Among scientific bonds, there is the intramolecular bond, which uses electrons to bond, and the intermolecular bond, which is the bonding of molecules themselves. Intramolecular bonds are stronger than intermolecular bonds, so when something is cut in half, it is usually the intermolecular bond that is severed. However, Jin Furue's body was severed at an intramolecular bond level. That's it for the science part. Please continue to enjoy the main story. Okay.
Frey to free?
My phone is handy. I need to see if this does something. It's a QR code. Surely. Taking me to a YouTube video. Huh. That's weird. I recommend you guys scan the QR code and see for yourself. Because, that certainly is something. Yeah, that's definitely something. Anyways, Frey to free. That's the name of the video it takes you to.
Fray can mean battle, tatter, ravel, or strain. Free is self-explanatory.
To set free or release.
So the phrase could mean something like fight to set free.
What's with that QR code?
Scan it.
The thing is, there seems to be an error in the Abyss communication system. We're having issues getting online.
What? Come on.
I'll take a picture of the QR code and scan it later, duh.
What? You got a problem with that?
No, not at all.
The comments. I didn't really look at the comments that much. Let's see. I don't know how we're gonna girl boss our way out of this one, Mizuki. Yeah, that's funny. Someone is like, I wish this was public. Imagine how freaked out someone would be if YouTube just randomly recommended it to someone. Gonna be an easier way to advertise your channel than signposting QR codes on corpses, dude. Oh yeah, you got to that one too. I'm just looking at the comments on my phone right now. This is the visual representation how it felt trying to comprehend the first game's plot twist when it was revealed. I'm scared. Understandable, have a nice day. Yeah, that is me. That's funny. Anyways, that aside. Fight for freedom, huh? Evidence marker. An evidence marker. Okay. What in the world happened yesterday at 6? Corpse's face.
Wait.
What is it?
This might not be related to the case, but I just thought of something. Ryuki, would you mind moving closer to the body?
Mom, I don't like this shovel forge mod. That's hilarious.
He's missing one of his back teeth.
Interesting.
Yes, the first molar of his upper jaw was completely removed from its root. Judging by the impression left in the gums, it looks like it was removed just recently.
Wild. There are 3 spots for the contestants. Okay. Why did that first molar fall out of the upper jaw?
The identity of the deceased has been confirmed through facial recognition. Jin Furue, 29 years old, the CEO of Music Food Co. Ltd. He's also an executive at several IT firms, consultation companies, investment firms, and advertising agencies. His columns and essays are featured in various magazines and online media. He's quite a successful author. By the way, Ryuki, there's something about the corpse's head that's been bothering me.
Yeah.
It's hard to see from here, so here's the image I took earlier.
What's this?
It's an enlarged picture of Jin's temporal region, near the back of his head. It's hard to see because of the hair in the way, but there are signs of traumatic subcutaneous hematoma.
Yep.
In other words, there's bruising. I think he got hit with a blunt object.
Oh boy, blunt object, my favorite.
Someone hit him from behind?
Probably. But I don't think this is a fatal wound. There's no damage to the skull or brain itself. And as you can clearly see, his cause of death was being split in half. There are no other visible wounds besides the head trauma. He must have been cut in 2 while he was alive. Ryuki, I've got a connection!
Yippee.
The QR code link. It leads to a ViewCube page.
ViewCube. Clever.
ViewCube? You mean...
Yes, the video streaming site.
Streaming on ViewCube? How unheard of. Totally not doing that right now.
Whose account does the channel belong to?
No idea. It was registered using an alias.
Okay. Open it.
What?
I'm sorry. Can you please open it?
That's better.
Here it is. Very strange. Or normal. Ellipsis. Another ellipsis. Great video, yeah, you're right. More ellipsis.
What's wrong, Ryuki?
You saw the video, Tama. You tell me. Oh, This would be a great time to know Chinese. Those are some complicated characters. Maybe it's not Chinese. It's kind of hard to tell. There's definitely some Japanese in there, like the stray A. This scared the shit out of you when you first played it. Yeah, that's fair. There's a certain character that's being repeated a lot that I don't know. Wish I knew it though. I know what it's made out of. You remember how the first game ramped up the intensity over time? Yeah, you missed that. Ryuki bug, can you speak up? I can't understand you. I think it's gibberish. Yeah, it definitely looks like it is.
Hey.
I kind of wish like I do though, just 'cause curious. Mm-hmm.
Are you okay?
No. Ellipsis. Another ellipsis.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Me when I lie.
Don't worry about me.
Oh boy. That's normal. I love spontaneous combusting corpses. Team Zero Escape presents. Subtle. You have no idea what's happening? That's okay.
Oh, it's Brahmin.
You are familiar with it?
Yeah, I've been here a bunch of times. Ryuki is supposed to be here?
I'm certain of it.
Okay, let's go in.
The first game was weird as fuck. How the Zero Escape trilogy was weird as fuck. How did this top it in not even 2 hours of gameplay? Don't worry about it. Is that just an intro? Yep. Buddy. Chair. A round stool. A table. The menu. Mugs on the table.
It's a picture of Ganesha, the Hindu god. Ganesha is worshipped as the god of wealth, especially by merchants.
I see. A picture of Ganesha. A list of recommended dishes. A liquor bottle. It's empty, other than... It's a big stock pot. The freezer door. It's a walk. There are posters and flyers stuck to the wall. The lanterns are pretty. A refrigerated case, mostly alcoholic beverages inside. Houseplant. A houseplant. The restaurant door. Houseplant. An oil drum. A beer bottle case. Okay. Can you get samosas here though? I don't know. Indian myth is gonna come up a lot of this game, isn't it? Oh yeah. Where's Gunny? Uh-huh.
They're gone.
Where to?
I don't know. Maybe to the mirror world?
What?
Genny, being this man? Full name, Gen Ishiagane.
Uh-huh.
I met him several times in the past when I was in Date's left eye socket.
Yeah, Genny is the owner of this fusion restaurant, Ramen.
I see.
He runs it all by himself without hiring any help. But where could he be? It's not like him to leave his customers like this.
What about the HB case?
Jin Furue's other half was found. The other side of his corpse. The one we couldn't find 6 years ago. The time of his death was around 12 o'clock today. What do you think that means? Answer me, Ryuki! You were in charge of the HB case, weren't you?
Make it a side part, please.
Ugh.
Just what kind of dream is he having?
Who knows, dude?
How should I know?
Should we try wink syncing?
Forget it. It'd just be a waste of battery. I want to know all about what happened back then.
Okay, please, tell me about 6 years ago.
The HB case and the explosion are related. If I can solve the HB case, maybe I can figure out where he is.
Ellipsis.
I'll take a double shochu curry shot.
This is futile, Mizuki. Ryuki's blood alcohol level is 0.32%. He is quite intoxicated.
Jesus.
In fairness, the reason he's like this now is because of that incident. He had psychological issues before, but the events of the case deepened his condition.
Oh boy.
As you can see, he now spends his days drowning himself in alcohol.
So if we solve this case, we might be able to heal his trauma?
It's possible.
Then it's all the more reason for him to help. For his own sake, too.
Still, I doubt he would wake up even if you cut his eyelids off. What will you do?
Isn't it obvious?
Question mark.
I'll sync with him.
Can we wake him up?
Come on, Ryuki. Wake up.
Thoughts. Wake him up.
Hey! I said wake up!
Ellipsis. Wake him up.
Oh, look! A porno mag!
Ellipsis.
Unfortunately, that doesn't seem to work on Ryuki.
Damn.
I suspect Date would have woken up instantly.
Oh yeah. Wake him up.
Come on, big brother! Wake up! Wake up!
Damn.
If you don't hurry, you're gonna be late.
He's awake?
Nurse, pour some soy sauce on me, please.
Hello.
What?
Right down the middle.
Ellipsis. Okay. Alright. Let's go to Abyss HQ and sync with this little fuck. Abyss HQ, February 10th, Sunday, 11 p.m. Hi, Pewter. Still gay as ever? About Pewter. His real name is Futa Amanona. Amanoma, yeah. But everyone calls him Pewter. I'm sure you can figure out why. Where's Boss?
Wait, you didn't see her at the stadium?
I did, but she's not back yet?
Of course not. This is Boss we're talking about. She's probably at a host club in Kabukicho, licking the salt off her third tequila shot right about now.
Whoopsis. Talk to him.
Hey!
Whoopsis.
Mizuki, I think you're wasting your time trying to talk to him.
Maybe.
He's so soaked in alcohol, you could light his breath on fire with a match.
Oh dear. Talk to him anyway.
Yo, Ryuki! Get up!
Careful, Mizuki. If you wake him up now, we'll be the ones mopping up the mess.
True. Ryuki slumped over like a bent nail. Guess that's why they call it hammered. Hello. Ryuki's completely plastered. There are complicated character strings and figures on the monitor. A monitor. There's nothing being displayed. The sync machine could be seen through the window.
I'm still here.
Hello?
I've always been here.
Hello?
Hey, did you hear something?
Yes, that's the cleaning lady.
Peter, what?
Oh, okay.
Ellipsis.
Wait, what?
Okay. There's a locker in the corner of the room. The doorway. A steel cabinet. There's something like a facial roller inside.
Creepy girls used to climb out of those things in the old days.
Creepy girls.
That's right. Or was it just one girl? If you copy the tape, is there more than one girl?
Hey, Bo.
Or maybe one is real and the rest are clones? They didn't do a good job of explaining it.
Hey, Bo.
Either way, it's creepy.
Brown tube style monitor. Brown tube style monitor. Brown tubes. The door leading to the sink room. There are various things on the table. It's a chair. Okay. Back to Peter. About the case.
I know. I got the report. Jin Furroway's right half was found in Studio Devitas 6 years ago. The other half was found at the stadium today, correct? But the corpse's estimated time of death was around 12 today. No signs of the body having been frozen. And Jin doesn't have any twins. The theory of the right and left half belonging to different people was debunked earlier, too.
What do you mean?
We got the DNA results. The DNA extracted from Jin's right half 6 years ago. The base sequence was an exact match with the left half that was found. A 100% match. They definitely belong to the same person. The right half was found 6 years ago on February 10th. Today is also February 10th. What could it mean?
Oh, huh. Great question.
Mizuki, do you really intend to sync with him?
Would it be a problem because he's drunk or something?
No, but what I mean is, you haven't gotten permission from Boss, have you?
Ellipsis.
I understand how you feel, Mizuki. I'm sure you want to solve the HB case more than anyone. After all, you lost two very precious things due to that incident. Date, of course, and... your left eye. At least we didn't have to extract your eye to insert the AI ball. There was nothing left to extract.
I am glad the room was vacant.
Hey, but what?
I don't do well with roommates.
Please.
Listen, you shouldn't delve too deeply into this case. I have a very bad feeling about all this.
Don't worry. Boss didn't technically give me permission to sync, but she did assign the investigation to me.
Ellipsis. Another ellipsis.
Are you sure about this?
Yeah,
There will be no turning back.
I know.
I see. Then let's get started. What happened 6 years ago? Ryuki's memories may hold the answer. Mizuki, the time limit within Somnium is 6 minutes. Stay there any longer, and your consciousness will be absorbed into the subject's mind.
I got it. This isn't my first time syncing, you know.
Okay then, let's begin.
Okay.
I've been practicing. How's my dancing?
Yeah, looking good. Wriggling around like a freshly caught shrimp.
Oh, no, not you two. I'm too cute to be a shrimp.
But you're a very cute fluorescent shrimp, Aiba.
Hey, listen. Now's no time for a dance number. We have an investigation to handle.
Ah, yes. My apologies. I felt compelled. Oh, Mizuki. Do you know your way around Somnia? If you are assigned to this case, you will be syncing many times, I'm sure. Would you like a refresher?
Would you like to watch the Somnium tutorial? Sure.
Yeah, sure. A little refresher course couldn't hurt. Not that I need it or anything.
Understood. I will be ready to assist you when the time comes.
Somnium. In Somnia, you'll investigate the inside of a dream. The objective will be to find the subject's hidden memories.
Got it. Thanks. Alright then.
This desk and camera are from the interrogation room.
Yep.
But there's no walls or ceiling. What am I supposed to do in a place this bare?
Well, before anything... Somnium scan! Activate!
Mental lock number 1, the camera. Mental lock number 2, the lack of wall. Mental lock number 3, the interrogation table itself. New investigation. Dispel Ryuki's hallucinations and find the truth. Ryuki is trapped by hallucinations. Help him overcome them and discover the truth. Difficulty standard. Time reduction speed normal. Interaction times normal. Retry count 3. Okay.
This layer of Ryuki's Somnium appears to have 3 mental locks.
So I gotta unlock those, right?
Correct. By doing so, you can travel deeper into his psyche. The truth is found in the deepest layer.
Tutorial, Mental Lock. By unlocking mental locks, you can go deeper into the dream. By unlocking them all, you might be able to learn valuable information. Remember the case, remind them of kanji spam. Objectives. The way to unlock mental locks are called objectives, located on the top left of the screen. Make sure you work towards these to progress.
Okay, I'll start with this room first.
Right. There isn't much to interact with, but there must be a way to continue.
In Somnia, you can inspect things with nameplates. First, move Aiba around to get close to something with a nameplate and inspect it. I imagine we have to Okay, so the things that we can't interact with have an arrow above them, I guess? Interesting. That's actually really convenient that things are clearly marked. Let's go with the chair first.
Chair. Same as the kind in the interrogation room.
When inspecting something, you give Aiba orders to the available options. Choose an option to have Aiba do many different actions. Sit in it or stand. Well, stand sounds funny, so let's stand.
Stand? On the chair?
Yep.
Yeah. Well?
Well, it is now easier for me to change light bulbs if necessary.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh boy, we gained 5 eyeballs. Okay, two-way mirror.
It is the same two-way mirror as the interrogation room. Due to the lack of a wall, it appears to be floating.
Break it, or who's the most beautiful person in this world?
I know it's going to be me, but ask anyway.
Mizuki.
Mm-hmm. Mirror, who is the most beautiful person in the world?
It's me, Kagami!
I mean, his name does mean mirror.
No, it isn't.
Beautiful. Love that.
It is a two-way mirror.
Let's break it.
Let's do it. Huh? It went through. Oh no, my hand is gone!
Oh dear.
Aiba, you okay?
Just kidding.
Wow.
Ugh.
Sorry. Anyway, it appears that the mirror will not break.
Okay. I guess we gotta
It's a folding chair.
sit.
Try sitting on it.
There. Oh, what?
Ryuki.
Mizuki, now is your chance to question him.
Updated depth. Oh, that's interesting. You can check how much progress you've made in Somnium by checking the depth. The action you did just has progressed your depth. Make it to the bottom to clear the Somnium. Okay. Tell me about the HB case. Appeal to his emotion. Slap him awake. Okay, let's appeal to his emotion.
Ryuki, I am sure your mother, watching you from heaven, doesn't want to see you like this. Just let it all out. It will make you feel better.
Ellipsis.
This isn't working. We need to ask him more directly.
Don't make your mother cry, Ryuki! You can atone for your sins.
Okay.
And when we are done here, we can visit her grave. How does that sound?
I think you're enjoying this way too much.
Yeah, I agree, Mizuki. Slap him awake.
Mizuki, you cannot get away with this just because you're a member of law enforcement. According to Criminal Law Entry 195, Special Civil Assault, you can be punished for abuse of authority.
Chill, we're in a dream. It's fine.
Well, at this rate, we won't get anything out of him. Wake up!
Damn, left a mark.
Fine.
Jesus.
Guess I'll just do what has to be done.
Aiba.
Aiba, that's enough! You're violating Criminal Law Entry 195.
Okay. Tell me about the HB case.
Ryuki, can you tell me what you know about the HB case?
Why do you keep making me remember? Damn it! I was so close to finally forgetting. Please. Stop!
Aiba? Aiba, you okay?
Yeah, it just got really bright.
Yeah, the
What
slap
was
marks
that
are still on his
explosion?
face. It's a nice touch.
That blue thing. Is it an eyeball?
Probably. Oop. It's gone. Okay.
Ryuki, do you know the culprit?
Do you?
Hello.
What is this? Wait, it's a reverse sync.
What?
Ryuki's consciousness is flowing into your brain, Mizuki.
Ah. Fascinating. Hello.
Huh? This is...
Mr. Date's house.
The fucking panda. Inspect.
What is this? Soup?
Good soup.
Do you know the culprit?
The culprit's name.
Oh, I know or I don't know. Shit. I don't know what we know. I know. Oh. Shit. I wasn't expecting this. Crazy. Well, I think I know what the...
I don't know.
I feel like this is for when we actually know.
Intrusion thwarted. We've defended against Ryuki's consciousness.
So is everything okay?
It should be, but it is peculiar. Usually, the sinker goes into the subject's mind, but for some reason, the subject's consciousness was able to slip into your mind. But you should be fine now. We have blocked the route of intrusion. We are reconnecting to Ryuki's mind via another path.
That's good. But why did that happen?
Because this is where the story splits. Oh my god. Yep. I had a feeling that was going to be the split. Remember the case. Can't remember the name. Updated goal. Close in on Ryuki. Got it. Unlock mental lock. A mental lock was unlocked. You have completed the objective, remember the case. But there's still other mental locks in the Somnium. With the new objective, close in on Ryuki, explore the area to unlock the rest of the mental locks.
This place is...
It's the cathedral.
Is it now?
Oh, so this is what you were talking about.
Hey, is that rubble?
It appears as though the collapse was halted halfway through.
Oh, it's Ryuki.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Let's go.
Wait, Mizuki. You can only remain insomnia for 6 minutes, 360 seconds. For some reason or another, the passage of time in the interrogation room was slower. but that is not the case now.
Gotcha.
You need me to find the info within 6 minutes, right? I got it.
While I remain still, time almost stops, but time progresses when I am in motion.
That's the system that Pewter came up with, right? I swear that Pewter is like a tech god. Thank you, XCon!
That's an interesting way to compliment someone.
Anyway, if you are stuck, simply stop moving and observe your surroundings. Look at the map and try to get a hold of the situation. Understood?
Yeah, thanks for the reminder. Go ahead and check that don't display this message again box.
I don't have that function.
There will be a limit of 6 minutes. Time will be depleted when Aiba walks and when an action is made as a result of selection. Keep an eye on the remaining time while unlocking all the mental locks in 360 seconds. The tutorial can be checked from the menu file manual.
Oh?
Yippee. Okay, anyways. We need to close in your Ryuki. Imagine we just need to get to him first.
What's this?
Yeah, I should have seen that coming.
We're surrounded.
The rubble turned into a hand. Ryuki's dream sure is creepy.
Darn. We cannot get through. We need to find a way out of here. A brazier. I can interact with this for whatever reason.
Breathe out, inspect. Let's breathe out.
It is not getting bigger or smaller.
Blowing on it didn't make it waver either.
Is this fire real?
Key found. Ryuki's dream is trapped by the shadows. The shadows are...
Mizuki, I have obtained a key.
What's that?
A key is a new function that Pewter came up with.
Of course.
It uses an algorithm to clarify the rules of a Somnium world or the sync subject's psyche.
In other words, it tells you how the dream works?
Correct.
Damn, we can do that now? Pewter's legit.
The sync system has evolved greatly.
The key can help with unlocking mental locks and better understanding the subject. By searching more, the key will be updated and information accumulated.
So the more I search, the more hints I get.
A key is a clarification of a Somnium's rules. At the start of a sync, it is hidden, but they open as you inspect things. Keys are crucial to reach of the depths of Somnia. When stuck, try checking them. In the lock info, you can find the objective's depth and keys. When stuck on the Somnium, open the lock info to find more clues. Okay. So Ryuki's dream is trapped by shadows. The shadows are blank. That's our hint right now.
It's a torch. It's on fire.
Breathe in, breathe out, inspect. Let's inspect.
It's a normal torch. I can feel the heat of the fire. There is nothing different.
Oh, I see.
Okay, Ryuki's dream is trapped by the shadows. The shadows are always missing a single aspect. Interesting.
It's a torch.
Breathe out.
Wow.
I could do well as a street performer.
That looks fun. I'm gonna try that at home.
Mizuki.
Please don't.
I'm kidding. Blowing it out won't work.
Then what about...
It's a torch.
breathing it in?
Breathe in what?
The torch, duh.
What do you mean, duh? That wasn't an obvious answer.
I want you to extinguish it by sucking in with your nose.
I have never heard of such a thing.
You'll never know till you try.
Fine.
Ah! had a feeling that wouldn't work.
Mizuki, you have 5 minutes left.
Okay,
A brazier.
inspect.
It looks like a normal brazier.
Touch it.
No.
Please, come on. Just the tip, please.
Mizuki.
Okay then. Hot! Or not?
So it's fire that's not hot?
This fire must have shadow traits.
Shadow traits?
Different properties from the real world. For example, consider fire that is not hot. It is as though it is missing a property that it has in the real world. These shadows are usually heavily affected by the nature of dreams, so we might not extinguish this fire in the usual predictable fashion.
Am I missing something?
A brazier.
Ah, can breathe in.
If this brazier is a shadow, we can't extinguish it in the normal way.
Let's try something that doesn't normally extinguish fires.
All right, suck in really hard.
I do have amazing suction.
I have a what? Okay.
Amazing suction. Bravo, marvelous.
Huh? Deja vu?
Looks like the shadow traits were the key after all.
I see.
That rubble there. Is that lower than before?
Do we have another time limit?
If we do, we cannot be wasting time. All right, let's chase after Ryuki. If you get lost, use the map.
Yeah, I know.
Select the map icon to open the map of the Somnium. Using the map, you can confirm your current location and things that you can investigate. Map has a convenient navigation feature. When lost, try opening the map and set the navigation to what you want to investigate. Boss. Meow. Hidden eyeballs in the dream world? There are always 5. Mumble mumble. Alright, I'm gonna host club it up from open to close. Okay. Using the navigation feature will display the direction and distance of things that you can investigate to help you explore. By aligning the cursor to things that you want to inspect and pressing X, you can set a waypoint. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Interesting. Oh, God.
Hey, Ryuki.
It's not my fault. Please forgive me. Forgive me! Damn it!
We're trapped in this space again.
But if we get rid of something with the shadow trait, maybe we can get out.
Okay. Ryuki is blank. He's still holding on to blank and blank. Hello. Brandy. Revolver.
You have 4 minutes remaining.
It's a bottle of brandy.
Let's inspect first.
It looks like a normal brandy bottle.
Is this Ryuki's favorite drink?
Yes. I've seen Ryuki drink this brand before. Ryuki was drinking right before the sink, which is probably why it showed up in his dream.
He's just a drunkard.
I do think Ryuki has a reliance on alcohol. Though it is all mental, it is not easy to overcome such an addiction. You don't have to sympathize with him, but you should at least understand.
I see. Oh, yay! I got a timey!
You know what a timey is, don't you?
It's like a useful item that changes the flow of time, right?
For the most part. Timey is a material capable of modifying the way the brain processes time. By using this, you can slow down or speed up time in the Somnium world.
I invented it!
Thank you, Peter.
You go, Pewter.
You cannot hold on to too many at a time, so be sure to use them as they come.
A timey is a time item. They could be obtained by selecting certain options. Timies can only be used to make selections in less than the amount of time used. You can hold up to 3 timies. If you obtain one when you have 3, the oldest one will be discarded. Timies are depleted when used, but you should try to use them aggressively. Okay,
An evolver is floating.
Use a timey to reduce the time consumed by the choice. Yeah, but all of these are... 2 of these... Hello? Shoot yourself or shoot Ryuki? The fuck? Let's inspect it first.
It's an evolver. Standard issue for Abyss members.
Is it Ryuki's?
Unless there is a special request, all members are issued the same firearm, so we cannot tell.
Never heard of serial numbers?
But there is one thing I notice.
What is it?
I do not feel any electromagnetic forces. The evolver utilizes electromagnetism, so it should be emitting electromagnetic waves.
Oh, maybe it's one of those shadow trait things.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Okay.
It's an evolver.
Now, do we shoot Ryuki or do we shoot ourselves? That's the question. Trying to decide. I'm not sure which is better. Let's try shooting Ryuki first, I guess.
Are you sure?
No.
This might have ill effects on Ryuki's mind.
Yeah.
It's fine!
You should take this a little more seriously. My apologies, Ryuki. I have no choice.
Huh. It didn't hit?
It went through.
I guess there's no point shooting Ryuki.
Ryuki is blank. He's still holding on to his regrets and blank. Okay. So that's still got us more information.
It's an evolver.
Let's shoot ourselves now, I guess.
Which method do you want to try? Inside the mouth? Below the chin? Or on the temple?
You don't have any second thoughts about this?
I do. But my job is to support you, Mizuki.
Fair.
Above all else, I believe in and obey your orders.
I see. Thanks. In that case, can you ignore my last command? What the?
Persona style.
Aiba! Aiba!
It was a blank. My ears are ringing.
Jeez. Your nose and ears have been through a lot today, huh?
Yep.
I have other holes. I'll be fine.
Hello? Aiba the fuck.
What were you planning on using the other holes for?
Don't worry about it.
It appears obeying your command was the right thing to do. Good job, Mizuki. Well done.
Oh, yeah. Glad it worked.
Nope. We're not a Persona or Ryuki. I don't think it's worth it.
Ryuki!
Damn it! Damn it! It's no use. Me dying isn't gonna fix anything!
Are these feet?
Uh-huh. Nope.
I can't die yet. I'll carry this forever.
There you go. Remember. Get Ryuki. Okay. Ryuki is burdened by what happened in the past, his soul holding on to his regrets and blink.
Let's chase after Ryuki.
Map. Okay. Yeah.
This again.
Figures.
But now we know what to do. We need to find the thing with shadow traits and break it, right?
Yes, most likely. But it looks like we can only interact with Ryuki.
Retry allows you to go back to the mid-save point after unlocking a mental lock. You can only perform a retry 3 times. Use 1 retry point to go back 1 point, 2 points to go back 2, and 3 points to go back 3. If you fail to sync, the retry count will be recovered. When you don't have time, we recommend you use it. Fair enough. Ryuki.
I did nothing wrong. I forgot it all. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my days.
Uh-huh. Tempted to kick him, but let's inspect first.
His face irritates me, but it is the usual Ryuki.
But Ryuki doesn't usually look this happy.
Huh. He doesn't have a shadow.
No shadow. That means this Ryuki is...
Yes. It could be the shadow trait we are looking for.
How lucky. Well.
I did nothing wrong.
I really want to kick him.
Good timing. I was getting annoyed.
Oh, you seem enthusiastic about this.
Get a hold of yourself!
Yep, figures.
Huh?
Didn't connect.
Ryuki is burdened by what happened in the past, is still holding onto his regrets, and is in denial. Makes sense. Okay, then I guess you need to agree with him.
Nothing wrong.
This Ryuki doesn't have a shadow. And something's weird about how positive he is.
That must be the shadow trait.
So we should do the opposite of what he wants.
Yes, the don't encourage the psychotic breakdown plan.
Ota would probably love the praise, but this is Ryuki, the honor student we're talking about here.
Ryuki, you're doing well. Just forget it all. You did nothing wrong. No one's going to resent you. Boss and everyone else accepts you. Just rest. Take some time off. Enjoy yourself.
No! That's not... Stop! It's all my fault! Which is why I needed to do something.
All right, our plan worked.
No, 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 no! No forgiveness! No mercy! Never! Never!
Ryuki is so mentally well.
The fire. There's no going back.
What is Ryuki holding on to that's hurting him like this?
Even if you go above 360 seconds, the last correct selection will allow you to go over the 360-second threshold. Even if you run out of time, don't give up until the very end. You might still be able to clear the Somnium. Peter's sleep-talking. Peter, clear with at least 1 second and obtain some eyeballs? Date, no, not there. Huh?
3 minutes left. You can do this.
Probably. Can't interact with him, but there's something over here.
Hey, this police ID is...
What?
Oh dear.
Ryuki!
That's...
I'm sorry. I didn't think this would happen.
You're gonna solve everything. Everything.
Blood.
Let's get out of here, Mizuki.
Well. Tarzan, please. Awaken. (210) Dispossessed. Ryuki Chapter 0. Table. It's a desk. Okay. Recording camera. A two-way mirror. A door. A pipe. Okay. I guess that's it. You.
Who are you again? It's not Bikini.
Please.
It's not Zucchini either.
No.
Oh, I remember. It's Mizuki.
God is wasted.
Ugh. Looks like he hasn't sobered up yet.
Hello.
It's the middle of the night.
No alcohol.
I'm not leaving until you give me answers, so quit messing around.
Ellipsis.
You probably weren't listening to me at ramen, so I'll say it again.
No need. Tama told me earlier. Jin Furue's other half was found, but the body was alive until noon today. You want to know how? It's simple. Jin's left half flew here.
Uh-huh.
It flew through time from the world 6 years ago.
What are you talking about? Ryuki, I looked inside your mind.
I know. You synced with me, didn't you?
Who was that person?
That person?
The person who was reaching out to you at the end of the Somnium.
Ellipsis.
Tell me. Something happened 6 years ago that I don't know about. What was it?
Another ellipsis. And an ellipsis from Mizuki.
You really want to know?
Yeah,
You could be putting yourself in danger.
I'm not afraid.
Fine. Then I'll tell you. But I'm sure there's no need to explain what happened on February 10th, 6 years ago.
Yeah, I was there, at the studio.
Alright, then I'll start from the part you don't know about. The day after the incident. February 11th.
Oh boy. (211) Anyone Imagines. Ryuki Chapter 1. Abyss HQ, February 11th, Monday, 9:15. 6 years ago. Hello. Hello.
What's up, Ryuki?
No, you.
Mr. Date.
I like that the Christmas tree has a mask.
How long are you going to keep that here?
Until I get a new boyfriend.
Okay.
Then it's gonna stay there forever.
Date, I'm assigning you to Venezuela.
Good luck.
Amazing. The Christmas tree. There's a door critter for a sober restaurant on the wall. There's a police poster on the wall. It's a plaster figure. There are files, documents, doujinshis, those sorts of things.
What's wrong? You've been staring.
Oh, it's nothing.
It's a cabinet. I don't like broken clocks. Okay. There's a map on the wall. There's a mysterious mask hanging on the wall.
I heard that's Boss's grandfather.
Don't fill his head with nonsense. That's not my grandfather. That's my grandfather's death mask.
Not any less weird.
Amazing. There's a mysterious mask hanging on the wall.
Ryuki, your heart rate is increasing. Don't tell me. You are imagining a woman's bathhouse, aren't you? Fantasizing about the shiny faucets?
Why would that part be my fantasy?
There's a door critter for a bathhouse on the wall. It's a chair. Bullseye. It's a darts machine. A ball. Looks like a regular ball, but it's actually a prototype version of an AI ball. Apparently, during the experimental stage, they used to screw it forcefully into the eye socket. No, they couldn't just put it in normally. It looks like a ball, but it's actually a prototype version of an AI ball. Interesting. A bookshelf. There's all sorts of things on there. You've only met Tama for 5 minutes, you already love her. Yeah, that's fair. A jack-o'-lantern decoration for Halloween. It reads Happy Birthday. It seems to have been used at a birthday party long ago. There's a big catch flag on the wall. I want to be a star employee, is what I was going to say, but decided against it. There's stars on the wall. A chain of origami rings. The one parking sign. Oh yeah.
I'm a sucker for anything shiny or black.
What about cockroaches, boss? They're shiny and black.
Okay, I'm reducing your salary.
Oh.
Amazing. It's a shogi king piece for decoration.
Reminds me of you, boss.
Which part?
I remember her saying some factoid about tanukis that got spread around. That's probably what Mr. Date was talking about. Oh boy. It's a tanuki. A volleyball.
When I see that ball, it reminds me of my boyfriend from high school.
Yeah, you seem like the type who'd be into that.
Mm-hmm. That's the soccer ball.
Did you know this doll can talk, Ryuki?
He's my childhood friend.
What are you talking about?
It's me, Mario. Nice to meet you.
He talks?
The boss's friend, Mario. Beautiful.
That RC goes pretty fast.
Oh? How fast does it go?
3 million kilometers per second.
Uh-huh.
The universe would collapse if that were true.
There's an RC car here. It's a shelf. Okay. Balloon. Colorful balloons are floating. Posters, ads, and flyers cover the wall. What the hell is Game Beef Bowl Great? There's a nonsensical poster on the wall. And that seems difficult to water. A hanging flower pot. I remember even seeing a kappa there once. No, not really. A shrunken red lantern.
Maybe this case is like a Matryoshka doll.
I love that the writers just filled every room with random junk and went, okay, let's write some dialogue and just came up with the most insane shit. I know, right?
That sounds deep, but I don't think that has anything to do with this case.
It's Matryoshka doll. A big key. There are a bunch of bags on the grid-shaped racks. A tombstone with the RIP engraved on it. Wine bottles on display. It's a doorway. Oh wait. Tate often takes me to places with red lights like that. Okay. Let's talk to Tate first. About your face.
Is there something on my face?
Yeah, your face.
Well, the face you have now isn't your real face, is it? You got your old body back during the new Cyclops serial killings case, so...
Ellipsis.
Yeah, well, I decided to have a custom mask made.
I see.
Everyone knows me by this face.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, this one is, more popular with the ladies.
Okay, buddy.
I don't think it makes much of a difference.
Shut up!
Thomas trivia. By the way, Jin Furude didn't have a silicone mask on. I know because I x-rayed it. Okay. Why are you here?
I thought you were on vacation.
Yeah, new labor laws. I'm supposed to be on break.
Then why are you here?
Well, why not? I was bored, so I thought I'd come play darts.
Uh-huh.
This is supposed to be a place of business. Could you not play around in here?
What? This room is full of things to play with.
About the eye patch?
Looks cool, doesn't it? I'm wearing the patch because Iva ran away from home.
That's not the whole story, though, is it, Dante? You tried to watch a VR video of bikini girls splitting watermelons at the beach.
I can't do this anymore. I am done being your partner.
So Iva leapt out of Dante's eye socket and ended up at my place.
So she's at your house right now?
No, she's working on a top-secret mission.
What mission?
If I told you, it wouldn't be top secret.
Yeah, that's fair. Dante's little pouty face is funny. About Jin Furude's murder.
I saw the news last night. I talked to Boss earlier too, so I know the gist of what's going on. A corpse suddenly appeared in the middle of a live stream, right? And for some reason, just the right half. Like it traveled through time and space.
Ellipsis. Any advice on the investigation?
Advice? I only give advice when I'm drinking. Shall we?
Oh boy.
It's not even noon yet.
Who cares? I'm on vacation.
Buddy.
Well, I'm not.
Come on. My treat, as usual.
I've seen Mr. Date drunk several times before, but not once have I seen him open his wallet.
No, I'll just handle this myself.
What? Drink with me.
Any advice on the investigation?
There's a real cozy bar in Omiya I know about.
Now you see where Mizuki gets it, yep.
I think you'll like it.
All the bartenders are sexy women, aren't they?
How did you know?
Dang.
And why Omiya of all places?
You don't know? Saitama is hot right now.
It's warm at this time of year?
That's not what I meant.
Saitama is a province located in north of Tokyo with a population of around 7 million. Omiya is the capital of Saitama. Omnia has a stop for bullet trains and arenas where even Johnny's groups perform. There are tons of stores Date might like. Omnia is a really fashionable city. Okay. You're with Ryuki on this one. What does temperature have to do with drinking locations? Oh boy. That's my senior agent, Date. Oh yeah, the computer. There's a PC on the desk. It's the kind with a monitor built into the computer. So an all-in-one. Coat hanger. All sorts of things hanging on the coat hangers. Boss's desk. Okay. Tama is in fact separate from Boss. Why are you here?
Nice and soft.
Okay.
It feels kind of soothing being here.
Anything to promote office wellness.
Uh-huh.
What are you talking about?
Well then, you won't mind if I join you?
I'd say.
I'm kidding.
About Tama. Her name is Tama. She's a kind of robot known as an AI ball, and right now, I suppose her gender is set to female. She's usually nested in my left eye socket and supports me on investigations. She's my left eye and also my partner. Most of my conversations with Tama are done in my mind. That goes for when she's in my eye socket, and while she's out and about like this.
Tama, show me the news.
You put Tama in a hot dog costume? Oh my.
That's not how you ask for a favor, is it?
I beg of you, Lady Tama.
How about this?
Tama's connected to my brain through a wireless link. That's how we're able to exchange information while Tama is out of my eye socket. Wait, Tama.
I said news, not nudes.
Goodness. What are you looking at?
I see a stupid-looking man's face.
Wow.
Like this.
Wow. How are you?
It's all right now, because I am here. Half might, half for all. We are full-time heroes.
Ryuki?
You feeling okay?
Maybe we should have a doctor take a look at you.
You seem tired.
Don't worry, I'm fine.
You're trying to convince yourself, aren't you? Poor Ryuki, you're exhausted.
You could do it.
Yeah, I'll try.
You'll try? What the hell is that? Why don't you say it like you mean it, asshole? It's your duty to solve this case. This is why you're here, isn't it?
Oopses. Close the eyesight.
I got it, Tama. You can close it.
Works. What are you looking at? Oh. Good to know, I could just keep doing that. I bought the video link to the QR code.
Wanna see it again?
Okay.
No. Thank you.
I saw that video last night and... Whoopsis.
What is it, Ryuki?
Question mark from Date.
The QR code on that sign was shown during the live stream too.
Yeah, quite clearly.
Oh my god. Why am I sneezing? I hate it here.
That means it was seen by people around the world.
They say the ViewCube video and the link got several million views.
The account is already deleted, but you know how it is. People uploaded copies to other sites almost immediately.
Nose explosion, please. I prefer my nose not exploded.
That means the actual number of people who saw it is several times greater.
Anything strange happened since?
What do you mean?
Maybe a bunch of people being sent to the hospital after seeing the video or something.
No, I haven't heard any reports like that so far.
I see.
Like I said, the uploader of the original video is unknown.
Fascinating. How late were you out drinking last night?
What?
You went to a host club in Kabukicho after the investigation, didn't you?
Who would do such a thing?
I mean, you usually do that.
I went straight home last night. I can't be out drinking every night. My kid would never let me hear the end of it.
Your kid?
I'm sorry, your kid?
We're glad on the same page with Date.
Yeah, my little girl.
Huh?
At least, I think she's a little girl. I didn't spot any dangly bits, so unless she says otherwise.
Huh?
I had no idea you had a daughter, boss.
Neither did I.
I do love the unless she says otherwise, though.
I didn't know either. Why'd you keep that a secret all this time?
It wasn't a secret. No one asked.
Boss said trans rights. So true. I want to know more about Boss's daughter. Like, hello? This is quite the incident.
Yeah, the entire country's been talking about it all day.
Not just Japan, but the whole world. A body sliced in half suddenly appeared in the middle of a broadcast?
Wait, so you get the mask. Is Date also wearing a wig? Maybe that, or he just dyed his hair. That might have been easier. I don't know. Or maybe it's like a, whole face, whole head ordeal, so, the hair is part of the mask.
And then there was that weird QR code, too. I'd be surprised if it didn't go viral.
But how strange. There was a blackout before the corpse appeared, right? So why didn't the stream get cut off?
Any leads?
It hasn't even been half a day. No new info for you yet.
Damn.
Jin's left half hasn't been found yet either.
Why did his right half burst into flames like that?
We're still looking into it. But I was told they haven't recovered any mechanical or electrical pieces.
So it wasn't a time bomb.
Do you think it could have been spontaneous combustion?
Who knows?
Okay then. Tama and I will continue the investigation.
Oh, wait. Before you go, there's one thing I want you to be careful about. Abyss is having issues with the communication network right now. Any data obtained by your AI ball can't be uploaded to the cloud.
Yeah, I can't do any backups right now. I can only save data inside my body's storage.
So we'll be in big trouble if you break.
Yes, any data saved from today on will be lost.
Interesting.
Understood. We'll be careful.
So, where do you plan on going first?
I thought we'd start by asking around for more info. I haven't been able to talk to the people who are at the scene much yet.
Mizuki, Iris, Moma, Chinpei, and Andy's Komeiji, the host.
Make sure to wipe your feet before you hop back in, Tama. Gotta get the boob sweat off. You're right, you're right.
Do you have their locations?
Yes, I've obtained each of their locations through the GPS on their smartphones. First, Mizuki is at a place called Matsushita Diner.
Oh.
Ota's place.
Iris seems to be on the campus of Sekiba High.
Makes sense. She's a student there, after all.
Yeah.
Moma and Chinpei are at the Kumakura office.
Right. The Dragon and Lanterns place.
And finally, Komeiji. He seems to be on the rooftop amusement park at Nisatan.
Interesting.
Nisatan? That department store in Shinjuku?
Do you want to ride along for the investigation, Mr. Date?
I'm not gonna work on my day off. I'm not that bored.
Bored enough to come here?
There are many types of boredom. This is different.
Ellipsis.
Well, Ryuki, I'm counting on you.
Right. Leave it to me.
Tama, you take care of Ryuki, okay?
Always.
Boy band poster. Did I not interact with it earlier?
Want to hear some juicy gossip? I heard they got transferred to Lemniscate.
Okay.
Good for them.
Hey, I'm your superior, you know. You should all at least pretend you're interested.
It's a boy band poster. Beautiful. A stationary bike. Stationary bike for indoor training. It's a life preserver. Beautiful. Okay. Obviously he's gonna gal pal around with bosses. They talk shit and throw darts. You're right, you're right. Can you tell me about you? I don't like this. I feel like my personal space is being invaded with this question. But sure. This is Tama's room. You communicate with Tama, ask for life advice, or dress her in different clothes. I see. An experienced AI will give you advice.
Worried about health?
They say that too.
Ah. Is your image on your mind?
Hello? I mean... I do want to be prettier, sure.
What is the basis of beauty? I think it depends on region and time period. In other words, there is no absolute rule for beauty.
Uh-huh.
It's just an arbitrary compass needle that points to wherever the time calls for. But all living things need to compete. Think about peacock feathers. Don't you think it's stupid? My basis for beauty is being able to be yourself.
Fair enough.
If you can be you, I think that's beautiful.
You must love the LGBT community then. American Samoa Smash?
Worried about school?
No.
Worried about relationships?
No, I'm not human.
What did you say?
You don't really have worries, do you?
I'm worried about having no worries.
You're messing around, right?
Maybe.
You have no worries. Why did you come here?
I had nothing better to do.
Did you solve the HB case already?
No.
You should prioritize that first.
Okay.
Get back to the investigation.
Oh, it's this button.
American Samoa Smash!
Just see it through. Then, you'll know the answer.
Hero Killer Smudge. Okay. Dress up. You can change your outfit here. The changed outfit will be applied in cleared chapters. Different outfits will be added to the bonus menu as you level your evaluation class. They can be purchased by using eyeballs. Costumes are available for previously cleared scenes. Okay.
I'll dress up the way you like.
I could remove your hat. Ha! Hatless. Anyways. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's go ahead and save. Our first save of the game. Oh. Do I not get save files? Just regular old save? Fair enough, I guess. Okay. I think that'll be enough for the night. I think we got to a good stopping point. Yeah. I am looking forward to seeing what this game has in store for us. This is very interesting so far. I hope you guys are also already enjoying the game as well. Let's go ahead and do a regular quit of the game. But yeah, I'm pretty excited to see how this goes and stuff, and I hope you guys are looking forward to it as well. You love One Mizuki, that's so real of you. Understandable, have a nice day. I also love One Mizuki. It is interesting that we'll be getting a lot of more of Mizuki, too. I've definitely captivated and eager to see how things go. Very interesting with the half-body thing. And it is interesting that we're going like back and forth between like 6 years ago and the present as well, since that wasn't as much of a thing in the first game. So like while what happened 6 years ago that was also important, we weren't like actually like, oh, back here, like this is where the story is telling now type thing. So it'll be interesting, that's for sure. Everyone is so silly, so true. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining. As always, I do appreciate your support. I hope you guys are looking forward to more of whatever this game holds. But that aside, I'll catch you all next time. I'll try to have a schedule up in the Discord some point tomorrow. If not, then definitely Tuesday. Yeah. Until next time, though, bye-bye, everyone. Wow.